guys, so this is Wild Horse Studios, and today I'm just going to do a short little like Conga tour, I guess. It's not really a collection tour of my gem twist horses. So the gem twists are my favorite mold of Briars anyway, and so I have a bunch of them. I have all of the OF ones that are not one of a kinds. So I have prize models, I have variations, all that kind of stuff. And then I'm going to show you a couple of the customs that I have in progress as well. I had some people asking for like a full collection tour, but that's kind of hard right now since I moved a few months ago. I have a lot of horses that are back home, and then I have a few horses that are up here, and I have some horses that are packed away. So there's just no way to really get them all into one video. So I'm going to kind of put them in shorter videos just periodically, just whenever I can. But yeah, today we're going to start with the gem twists since those are my favorites. So here we have the original gem twist, and these are all different variations of the same original gem twist. So there are 3 different variations. They all have different manes, and you'll see. I have to take them off. So they have this version, which I believe is the 39 braids with every other one painted red. And most of these are in pretty decent condition. They're not perfect because I don't show them, because gem twists just don't show out, but they're my favorites. And then this variation is the 39 braids with every braid painted with a red dot. And then this version is the 20 braid version, which is what most of the gem twists are. And it's 20 braids with every braid having a dot. And this one with the 20 braids I think is the hardest one to find. Out of the 3 original gem twists, at least from what I've seen. I had a harder time finding him than the others. And then my 4th of the original gem twists up here, he's another 20 braid version, but he is signed by Laura Chapeau, who is one of Gem Twist's writers, and then by Debbie Stevens, who I think was another writer. I don't think it was one of Gem Twist writers, but it was just another show jumper. So yeah. And then up here I have, also on that shelf, I have the Fox Hunter with the blanket clip, and then I have 2 versions up here of Monty. And I have 2 of them because one of these has a factory goof on him. It's this one. So this one, you see every other braid is supposed to be either red or green, but then up here there are 3 red braids in a row instead of alternating like they should be. And then the other one is just a normal one, and he is living in a blanket just because. So then on this next shelf I have Desi, who was one of the BriarFest Open Show Reserve prizes, and he is a chalky kind of dark bay Appaloosa, and he's actually like really pretty. I didn't win him, I had to buy him because I didn't do the Open Show that year, but he is just like so beautiful, and honestly was worth what I paid for him. I was kind of surprised how much people like are ask for him, because gem twist is not a popular mold, but this horse in particular was like really popular. So then I have this one is Raining in Gems, and he is a custom sliding stop reiner that I did. So he sits on his hind legs and his tail, and he has sliders on his hind feet and then normal shoes on the front. But he was originally Commander Riker over here. But I completely resculpted him. He has a lot done to him that is kind of hard to see sometimes, but His entire back was filled in, his neck is all new, his face has resculpting on it, his entire hindquarter was redone, he was added onto his belly, he's got a new mane and tail, a nice little bridle path, and he's painted to a flaxen red roan overall. And I do have a reference for his color on my computer for when I show him. And he's actually shown okay so far. Not great because, like I said, he's a gem twist, so they generally just don't do well. But, and then this one, I call him Twist and Shout. And he is a bucking gem twist. And he's done by Liz Venus. Don't know, I don't think she signed him, but, oh yeah, she did, on the bottom of the base. Yeah, so he was done by Liz Venus, and he is like really pretty and really well done. So I love gem twist customs that are more drastic. Like, I can easily do something that is, you know, a mane or tail change is pretty simple for me to do, but I like the things that are more drastic. So if you ever see something that is more drastic, that is up for sale, you should definitely send it to me because I would be interested. That one's not a gem twist, so he's not going to be included in this video. He'll get his own video later. But so then this one is a gem twist that I also did. It's painted to a pearly light dapple gray color, and I made it into a unicorn. So this one has the normal gem twist body and tail, and then the head, well, the neck is a neck off of a Win model, so the Forever Sage mold, and then the head itself is actually off of a Family Arab Stallion, and then it has some resculpting done to it, and then I kind of added on to the mane a little bit down here to kind of blend it a little bit better because the neck actually ends like right here. But I think I really liked how that neck came out on this horse. And then it has a completely new forelock that I sculpted, and then I added the horn onto it as well. And then it's also a mare. So yeah, I'm really happy with how she came out. So then now we go back to the original finishes for a couple of shelves. And I have the glossy Commander Riker, which is a prize model. It's a run of 4. So there are only 4 of these. These were open show prize models. I think from 2002 or 2003, so he's an older one when they didn't make so many glossies. Now they make 50 of them, so still pretty hard to get a hold of, but not as hard as some of the old ones. But he's really nice. I don't have a certificate for him because I don't know that they came with certificates back then, and he didn't come with one when I bought him. So, and then I have a normal Commander Riker, and this one is actually, I think, the second normal one that I've gotten. My first one had some scratches and some ear tip rubs, and then I found this one in the Briar store last year, new in box, so I picked him up and kept him and used the other one for a body for a custom project. He probably ended up being reigning in gems actually, but yeah, this one is in like perfect condition, so I love him. And then I have, I'm not going to show all of these because these are all just kind of standard horses, but this one is the Appaloosa Sport Horse. This one is Bicco, which is the eventing horse, and he's actually signed by Karen O'Connor. So he's really nice. And then I have Authentic here, and I actually got him when he first came out, and I was at the New Albany Classic in Ohio, which BZ Madden was at, and I got him signed by BZ Madden. But he is really nice, honestly one of the prettiest ones on this mold, I think. And then I have Sapphire, who has on a 2010 World Equestrian Games blanket because I got to see her there. And then I have the Pinto Sport Horse, which I really love because it's like the only super colorful thing on this mold. It's an OF besides like Desi up here. So then on this shelf I have Snowman, the Tractor Supply special, and I'm pretty sure that I got him when he first came out too, but he is literally like my favorite thing on this mold. Like, his flea bites are just beautiful. He's really, really well done. And he's got kind of like a pearly shimmer to him as well. No, my saddlebreds fell over. So then I have the Palomino, which is a really nice color as well. This is the Picture Perfect Thoroughbred. I have First Competitor, and I just have the horse. I don't have the saddle and everything that originally came with him. And then I have a factory unpainted blank Gem Twist. He has a little bit of a seam here on his face, but everything else is pretty normal. But factory unpainted one. So again, I didn't strip him. This is exactly how he came from the factory. So completely untouched. And then I have the QVC Gem Twist, who is really hard to find. The dark gray show jumper, who actually has the same markings as Peppermint Kisses, but his are like faded out, like they're not crisp markings, and he's a little bit like more of a rose color, rose gray instead of just a dark gray. But yeah, you can see he has faded like airbrushed socks instead of the straight crisp markings like the Peppermint Kisses here. So, and then this is a Peppermint Kisses without the tack, and then I also have a Peppermint Kisses with the tack. So then I have a few more customs that are finished ones. So then this one is Big Gem, and he's a combination of a Big Ben and a Gem Twist. So I used the Gem Twist tail and the Gem Twist head and neck, and then the rest of it I resculpted from a Big Ben. So all the legs were redone off of a Big Ben body, and I added the head, neck, and tail onto it. But I'm still considering him a Gem Twist since he has part of a Gem Twist in him. But he's painted to a really pretty like shimmery buckskin Tobiano color, and I'm really happy with how he came out. It's pretty seamless right here where I attached the head on, but he's very pretty, and he's nice because he's in like a very different pose as well. And then here I have Death. So Death is a custom done by Angie Rodriguez of Pale Horse Studios, and I actually don't think that she does customs anymore. I haven't seen her post anything in a long time, few years, but she did this guy, and she specializes in zombie horses, so like you'll see that this is like really detailed and really like incredibly well done. He's very heavy too from all the stuff that she added on, and then he's painted into a nice dapple gray color, but he is just a nice, really well done zombie horse. And then this one is actually a black stallion, but I put my two zombie horses together. So he is not included in this, but he's also a zombie Appaloosa done by Angie Rodriguez. And then I have my last three of the finished ones here, as long as I get the little ones out of the way here. So I have Egyptian Gem. He went to BreyerFest Open this year, and I think he got 8th in his class. He did really good. But he is a Gem Twist with the color pattern of the 2008 auction Sham, who was a dark blue with some gold Egyptian markings, and I really liked that color pattern on him on the auction model. So I painted a Gem Twist with the exact same markings, everything done as close as I could get it, but he's finished also with a nice gloss finish to make that gold really pop as well. And then this one was one of the first Gem Twist customs I did a few years ago, and this is Will Spy Now, and it's based off of a real thoroughbred that has a bunch of these birdcatcher spots all over it. And I showed her a few times, and she is NAN qualified. She's done pretty well, but I don't really show her too much anymore because sometimes the Gem Twists just don't do well, and it's just not worth taking them. And then this one is Bacardi. I actually don't remember who he's done by. Let me see. He's done by 3B Designs. It's really hard to read. It really blends in with his belly. But he's really nice. He's got nice shading. I picked him up at a model horse show just because I was like, oh look, custom Gem Twist. And they told me that he had some performance NAN cards, but I've never done anything with him since I got him. But he's really pretty. He's got a nice shimmery color to him. I think he's very nice. So now I'm going to go and, well, I guess I have one more. It's not a finished one. He's one that he is resculpted, and he needs a little bit more prep work before he can be painted. And then his paint work is going to be crazy to do, but that's okay. So this is the other half of the Big Ben Gem Twist cross. So he has the Gem Twist body with the Big Ben head, and then he has a Missouri Foxtrotter tail. And I'm still trying to figure out how he needs to stand. So I have a pig in his tail and both of his feet right now, but I don't think that he'll always have all three. But he is definitely quite interesting, and he actually just stands on this one foot. He's kind of rocked back on his hindquarter a little bit more. But he came out really cool. But you can see he just needs a little bit more prepping in a few places to get ready to be painted. And he'll be painted to a nice loud Appaloosa color when he's done. So then I'm going to show you the other ones that I have in progress right now, which are in the other room. So I have kind of three over here. But this is my International Customizing Equine Event project that I'm working on right now. He still has a lot to go. But this is a Gem Twist repositioned into a sitting horse. I'm using Tommy Turvey's Poker Joe as a reference, so I'm using that to resculpt him, and also he will be painted as Poker Joe as well when he's done. But I've done quite a bit of work on him. I've done a lot on the hindquarter right here, and there's still quite a bit to go. I have quite a few reference photos of different horses in this position, but you'll see he's done kind of similarly to Reigning in Gems as far as the actual body position goes. So I had to cut a lot out of the hindquarter and kind of tuck it underneath him and fill out his back right here kind of the same way. But he's got a lot done to him, and he's still got a lot to go. I have the entire neck and head to go. I'm not sure. I pulled this head out of my body box, and it was a head that somebody gave to me, and I actually don't know what it's from, but I think that it fits Poker Joe's face very well. So yeah, he's coming along pretty nice. And then I have this guy. He is a resculpt done by Julie Brooks, and I'm painting him. Well, I changed his tail at one point because I didn't like how high his tail was. It was like up here. So I pulled it off and I put a show jumping warm blood tail on him because I thought that fit him a little bit better. And I'm painting him to a shimmery Palomino Tobiano, and his pinto pattern is based off of Alicia Burton's Gold Rush. but he's a little bit more of a brighter palomino, because I kind of liked that color a little bit better. So then the last one I have, who is kind of a gem twist and kind of not, I have this little guy who I'm making into a mini gem twist. I have his tail here that I have to put on. But this guy was the Dungaree, I think that's the right name. I get my Dungaree and Dundee and everything confused since they have so many similar names right now. Between Dungaree, Dundee, and Duend and all of that, it's just confusing. So I have resculpted it a little bit. Most of the body is in pretty much the right place. The braids are on technically the wrong side of the neck for a gem twist, but I might just leave them there. I haven't decided what color to make him yet, because I think I want to make him a mini version of one of the big ones, instead of making him a totally different color. So, yeah, he's already sculpted. This is his tail, so he'll look kind of like that with his tail on. And this is a tail off of the new Magnolia unicorns that is pretty similar in shape to gem twists, but that makes it easier for me to just stick one on instead of making one. But he'll be pretty close when he's all done. But that is all of my gem twists that I currently have in progress. So I hope that you guys enjoyed the video. And if you'd like me to do some other collection tours, I have lots of Congas that I can do. I have a Conga of about 40 stone ponies at home. I can show, I have all my Briar stablemates here, so I could show those as well. So whatever, let me know if you guys enjoy this and if this is something you'd want to see more of. Like I said, I kind of have to put them in short videos because, partly because there are a lot of them and partly because they're all over the place. So thank you guys for watching. Let me know what you think. If you have suggestions for future videos, let me know. I do read all of the comments, so thanks you guys. Bye.